Listen to part of a lecture in an astronomy class.
Okay class. Today we're going to talk about Jovian planets, which refers to the four gas giant planets in our solar system: Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. We will look at what makes them different from the inner Earth-like, or terrestrial planets, Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars. First off, the name Jovian, named after Jupiter, literally means Jupiter-like. So you can assume that Jovian planets have a close resemblance to Jupiter. Jovian planets are located farther from the Sun, and have extremely large masses compared to Earth-like planets. The atmosphere of Jovian planets is deep, meaning they have massive layers of gas surrounding a relatively small dense molten core, which has either dissolved or dispersed throughout the planet. Unlike the terrestrial planets, which have a rocky surface, Jovian planets lack solid surfaces. Their atmospheres gradually become denser as you move toward the core, so in the traditional sense, it would be impossible to land on these planets. The atmosphere of Jupiter and Saturn are predominantly composed of hydrogen and helium, with huge mantles of metallic hydrogen and small cores of rock and ice. Whereas Uranus and Neptune are made up of relatively thin outer shells of hydrogen and helium, and mantles, primarily made of compressed slushy water and ammonia. The presence of methane also gives Uranus and Neptune their bluish color. Therefore, some astronomers have classified Uranus and Neptune into a distinct class of giant planets, known as ice giants, because these planets have rocky and icy cores that are proportionally larger than the atmosphere, and are compositionally different from the other two giant planets.
Question 4. What is the professor mainly discussing?